And today I want to begin working on collecting the items I will need for Sinrunner Blanchy. I will explain how the mount run works, or the mount farm works, for anybody that does not know yet. I am omega late to this game, and that's just how I am, so that's fine. This is a 6-day process, and the way that I want to do it is to collect all of the things that I need before I start turning any of them in. Or at the very least, collecting as much of it as possible. Just in the event that you don't know, here is a mount. It's called Sinrunner Blanchy. It is a secret that is not a secret, that has been well understood, and that I may be the last person to get this, but it's a Shadowlands mount that is based off of an NPC that has lived in Westfall for a long time. In order to get this mount, you will need approximately a week. It takes about 6 days with a daily cooldown. You need to collect a variety of things, and then each day you bring some different things to the dead Blanchy NPC in Revendreth. The NPC is a little rare, has a respawn time, moves fairly quickly, but what people will do is they will list groups in the group finder, so as long as you're getting to this grind, like, you know, while Shadowlands is still semi-current, it shouldn't be terribly hard to find a group finder group. Worst case scenario, you're camping it. Every day you bring it something different, and then on the last day you get the mount. So my plan, because it just feels a little more organized, is to kind of look over the list of everything I'm going to need, because these things are not limited duration. You can collect all of the stuff you'll need for all 6 days, and then just have it on me, and then it becomes every day you log in, you do your turn in, and then you're good. So the things that you need for day 1, you need 8 handfuls of oats, and that is why I have come to Westfall. There are sacks of oats in the north part of Westfall and Eastern Kingdoms. I'm going to be looking for those today on stream. You will also need 1 grooming brush from an NPC called Snickersnee in Darkhaven. You will need 4 sturdy horseshoes that you can find in roads in Revendreth. I actually already have one of those. I picked it up before I knew what it was. So I've kept that ever since. I'll need to find 3 more of them. You need 1 bucket of clean water, which requires you to pick up an empty water bucket in Darkhaven, and then go fill it in Ardenwealder Bastion. For day 5, you need 1 comfortable saddle blanket from an NPC south of the Wayne Crypt Hill flight point, sold for 30 of a random meat. And you will need 3 for the last day, 3 Dread Hollow apples, which you can purchase from Mims northeast of Charred Ramparts. I am reading these from a Wowhead comment that Superman had linked in the chat recently, and then if I cut this together for YouTube, I will link in the description as well, because that's where I'm getting the information from. I did not research this myself, aside from going to Wowhead. So, I am going to start by looking for these oats. I have seen from the Wowhead page for the oats that they kind of spawn around, they have a pretty fast respawn rate is what I was reading online, so it's possible that it's I need to keybind a flying mount. It's quite likely that it's not necessary to find like a whole bunch of different ones. I will need 8 different items of the oats though. Okay, so I'm looking for a sack of grain. I don't know or oats rather. I don't know precisely what it's going to look like, because there's a lot of sacks. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's got a little wheat logo on it. It appears to be spilling. There's 1. I'm going to grab that, and that's what I'm looking for. So it did not sparkle, it did not glow, which makes it a little harder to find, but if you mouse over it, it's going to have a cogwheel icon. And actually, I got 2 oats just from that. I got 2, so this barn with the respawn rate is up here at about 48,20. It's sort of above the F of Furlbrow's pumpkin farm, and then a little bit to the left. And the sack of oats is inside on the right-hand side, and it seems to respawn relatively quickly. The second thing I needed was a grooming brush from Snickersnee in Darkhaven, and the name Snickersnee will never not be funny. So that's actually just a fun tip for anybody that doesn't know it yet. If you're looking for an NPC in a area, you know, like a city like this, you go to chat, you type /tar space, and then the first part of their name. So I went to /tar Snicker, and now I have a target on him. Using my little spyglass thing here, showing target will just mark him on my map. The other thing that I like to do is I like to give him a raid marker, because that will let you see him more clearly, especially like through walls or something like that. So I will usually just throw a raid marker on him and then also be able to see him on my mini-map. It doesn't come up that often, but sometimes I'm looking for like a vendor that I read about in Wowhead, stuff like that. So hello, can I borrow a grooming brush? I say borrow, I don't know if I intend to give this back. The bucket is close by here, Darkhaven near the carriage. Empty water buckets. So this I cannot find with the target macro. Empty water bucket. Oh, right here. It is literally right there. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up that. That is gonna get filled up with water in Bastion or Ardenweald. That's easy enough. While I am here in Revendreth, I can work on the discarded horseshoes. I can go get the saddle blanket and then the apples. I'm gonna do the saddle blanket because that seems really easy. Okay, I am here looking for the comfortable saddle blanket, which today is going for phantasmal haunches, which kind of makes me want to wait for a different day because that's the expensive meat. All right, well that brings me to, I need to fill my bucket, but I need discarded horseshoes on the road. So let me take a look at the page for that. Those are there specific? Oh, there's lots of coordinates, but it doesn't have to be a specific one. I did find that they had a couple-minute respawn and they were sparkling. I need 4 horseshoes. Somebody was saying they found them at 74,57. So let me mark that on my map just as a starting point. They're going to be on the road, 74,57. So I'm going to head back over that way. Oh, sparkly. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. Here, let me get rid of this guy. So this is what the horseshoe looks like. It is glittery, which is good because otherwise it blends in very much. You need 4 of those. I had one already, so I just need to find 2 more, and evidently they do have a pretty fast respawn, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep that waypoint on the map, and I'm just gonna kind of look along the road just for fun, but I will probably circle back to that spot as needed. Oh, what did I come here for? Oh yeah, slash. Mims. Oh, he's right here. Right in front of me. Actually, directly in front of me. So we're going to buy some apples. Red hollow apples. I only need 3, I believe, but I'm going to take 5. So now that I have my first day's worth of goods, which is 8 handfuls of oats, I'm going to try to get a dead Blanchy spawn. So Blanchy spawns around 6343. So that would be like the river. 43. So that's kind of like here, right? Like the river here. Blanchy, wait, Blanchy up. Blanchy up. That one's 3 minutes. That one's 38 seconds. Huh. So, you join a group. Talk to Blanchy, offer her the oats, and that's my day 1 done. Easy as that. Thank you to the group starter. Appreciate it. If I had seen it myself, I'm assuming you just talk to it and then it stops. Click on her when she spawns. Okay. So right there. Gotcha. All right, cool. This is it. This is day 6. I've organized my bags and I've lost my apples, but they're right there. That's the last one. Offer Blanchy 3 dread hollow apples. Woo! I got Blanchy's reins. All right. And there we go. Day 6. I know that people were telling me for ages how easy this was. And it's not that I didn't believe them, I just wasn't in the mood to do it yet. But I'm here to say they were right. Blanchy is very easy. Blanchy is not hard. Blanchy requires a little bit of time invested, but like not that much, and is very non-painless compared to a lot of other mount farms that I've done. And what a cool mount. So happy with that. Awesome. Okay. Woo! Look at all these Blanchies. Lots of day 6s going on today.